Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo. Today is Monday, February 22nd. And because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What Sold on eBay. Just like every week, we're going to go on a walk through Instagram and look at our photos from the week of our packages that we sent out just to get an idea of our volume and how sales are going. And then we'll go on over to eBay where I have picked out highlights from the week to show you our solid bread and butter brands that sell on the regular for us, as well as some BOLO items and brands that you should be on the lookout for while you're outsourcing, and some of our more exciting sales. Guys, look at today's photo and look at the numbers here. For the first time in so long, we're where we should be. Historically, for Keith and I, for our store and our own personal numbers, our sell-through rate, our daily sell-through rate is 0.5%, meaning if we're right around 2,000 listings, we sell around 10 items a day. We have not seen a Monday where we have sent out about 30 packages in a long time. That's from Friday afternoon through Monday afternoon. That would be 10 a day, around 30 on Monday. We had 29 go out. It's close enough. I'm going to call it and say we finally hit our own personal average. It's not record-breaking. It's not exciting. But you know what? It's average. We have been hitting about half of that for a long time. You guys probably know that if you follow the channel. We've been sending out like 15 every Monday, 16. So this is great. We've doubled our volume. We are back to our average. We hope to pick that up and see more excitement and hit some record-breaking sales as we move towards the time of year when people are getting their tax returns. And as you will see when we go over to eBay and look at the sales, we had some high dollar stuff sale as well. So while the volume might still be down, people that are shopping have money to spend. Today we sent out 27 eBay sales, and 2 of those were Poshmark. And one of the Poshmark sales was a $51 pair of Madewell jeans. Exciting. Last week on Tuesday, we had 21 packages. Sounds exciting, but that was for 4 days. Because remember, last Monday was President's Day, so the post office was closed. So this was for 4 days. We should have had 40 based on our average sell-through rate historically. So that comes out to, like 5 a day. That's not that great. I don't even have a picture from last Wednesday. I didn't even take one. We had 1 package go out. So for our 4-day weekend, we had 21. One of those was Poshmark. Last Wednesday, we had 1 eBay sale. Thursday, we had 5. And Friday, we had 4. So we did pick up over the weekend nicely. All right, let's go over here to eBay. We're going to start with the Plush. I do show you guys all of the Plush every week that sale. They sail on a sailboat. I do show you all of the Plush because I like Plush. And I think you guys do too. We'll start with these guys. These are poop. These are poop Plush. You guys, don't source these. I ended up with these out of a bag of Plush. You guys might end up with some of these kinds of Plush as well. When you buy the giant bags from the thrift, couple bucks, the ones that you get and then you have the poop left over, go ahead and sell the poop. I mean, you can see in those bags usually what you're getting. And you can see, hey, I'm spending a couple bucks and I can see in through the bag, there's all kinds of Plush in here that I'm going to make my money back with the first sale, and the rest is going to be profit. Whenever I end up with poop Plush at the end, I'll usually bundle them up into little lots and sell them, just because the ones that make the profits, and it doesn't hurt to list the poop. But if these guys had not come in a bag like that, or a lot of some kind, I wouldn't have sourced them on their own individually. Trust me. So I stuck them together because they're poop, and sold them as a lot of 2 emojis for $10.39. and they went first class, and off they went. Whatever profit they made, they were pure profit. Next up, we have a Build-A-Bear. Plush, he sold for $15.50. He has been around for a while, which is why he's so low. Typically, I start all of my plain Build-A-Bear teddy bears like this around $18. Sometimes around 16, depending on the bear and what the comps look like. And then every 6 months or so, I'll lower the price a little bit. The thing is with this one, I wanted to talk a little bit about the best offers with you guys. I know that I've told you guys before, don't ever decline a best offer, even the lowest of the lower of the low balls, for two reasons. The first reason is every time you counter a best offer, you give your item a free boost in searches. So if someone offers you $1 on an item, and that item, whatever it costs, whatever it's listed at, just counter it. If you feel offended or whatever, first of all, I know I've told you this too, your emotions have no place in your business. You should not be feeling any type of way. This is a business, so you shouldn't have emotions. Just counter it. Don't have any kind of feelings. Don't feel offended. They're not offering you personally $1. They're not trying to make you feel like your items are worthless. It's just a person who's sending a $1 offer because they're cheap and they're filling you out, or they're just seeing what they can get. When you decline it, that's the end of it. When you counter it, your item gets a free boost in searches because that item now has activity on it. It is seen as desirable by the algorithm, and it gets a free boost in searches. I know that all of you have experienced the phenomenon when you counter someone that is a low baller, and then your item will sell at full price almost immediately after. That's because it got that boost in searches. So don't take it personal. Just counter everything. Counter at 10% off. It takes a second, and it gives it gives that item the free boost in searches, but it gives your entire store that activity. It's helpful to counter. Don't just decline. But the second reason is some people really are just kind of feeling you out to see what they can get out of you. They might offer you $1 on something just to see what you'll come down. They want to see if you're going to come down 10% or 15%, 20%. They want to see what you'll do. This bear is case in point. I got $1 offer on this bear. I was offered $1 on this bear, and I countered at $15.50. Normally I would counter 10% off, but I just decided to take 43 cents off because it was already on the big weekend sale. So usually this bear would have been listed at $17, 20% off during the week. We do run a bigger sale on the weekend. So I thought, well, normally it would be at 17, and then I may have offered like $15.50. So I'm just going to offer $15.50 since it's already on a bigger sale. They're not going to come up to that anyway. That's my thought process. They're not going to come up anywhere near 15 or $15.50 if they started at $1. So I'm just going to counter for the activity and get that boost or whatever. But then they bought it. So that person was probably not even seriously just offering $1. They were just offering something to see what I would come down to. And they bought it at $15.50. So there you go. Don't just decline. Don't have that instinctual gut reaction of, you're a low baller, I'm going to decline you. Just counter with something ridiculous. They might buy it, but even if they don't, you get the interaction and the boost, right? Okay. Moving forward. We have a Hug Fun Duck. This guy's been up, I want to say a couple of days. It's been less than a week. He came out of a recent wholesale buy. He's been in a recent haul video. He's only been up for a couple days, a week at the most. He's a generic little Hug Fun duck, but Hug Fun's, a decent generic bread and butter brand. This is a good time of year to put plush like this up, though. Good, you got good keywords with it. Easter, spring, chick, duckling, things like that. People are looking for these cute little springtime plushies right now. He did go on the weekend, so he went for $12.18. Had he gone, during the week, he would have went for $13, but that's okay. We run our weekend sales a little bit deeper, discounted, to try to get more sales. And he shipped first class. Oh, so did the bear. He shipped first class as well. All right, next up we have a Neopets. This one guy was up for one day. He went up late Thursday night, and then he sold on Saturday. Best offer of $15. When I comped this little Neopet, it's probably a girl because she's got a little flower in her hair. We'll refer to her as a she. This is the Island Kachik. They come with codes, these guys. Mine did not have the code. Anyway, when I comped it, I kind of knew I was pricing mine a little bit higher. I was going for something like 18, 19 bucks. But I'm willing to sit and wait for the other ones to sell. You guys know I like to price high. But when I got an offer of $15 after mine had only been up for 2 days, knowing I had priced higher than most people, mine was going to go that quickly, I took it. So she shipped first class and sold pretty fast. Neopets do sell fast. Some go for a lot of money. Some only go for bread and butter prices. But almost all Neopets go fast. They don't sit around. Here we have a Vera Bradley Lily Bell bear. I picked her up at the Goodwill a while back for 50 cents. She's been long. She was pretty long tail, but I'd pick her up again. Unique enough. Just had to wait for the right buyer to come along. 50 cents into $13.49. And she shipped first class. Then we have this My Little Pony. I picked her up for 50 cents as well. She has the cloth strips of hair. I got a little message with her and with the Neopet. I got a message on the Neopet and the My Little Pony from the new buyers stating that they were going to good homes where they would be loved. And I thought that was just cute, since I always refer to them going to their new forever homes. Anyway, I wanted to mention with the My Little Ponies, when they have this type of hair, I always point it out in the title because the My Little Pony crowd does typically, there's a difference between the hair that you can style and comb and this cloth hair. And so I do point it out so they know what they're getting. There's no mistaking that they're not getting that other type of My Little Pony hair. And I took a best offer on her of $13, and she shipped first class. And then we have this little Hallmark Easter zip-along bunny, which also was just in a recent haul video, along with the little Hug Fun duck and the Neopet. This is a Hallmark bunny, and you pull its tail. If you had watched that haul video, I kind of thought that this didn't work at first. I wasn't quite sure how to work it. And we had bought this wholesale lot from Greg. He said, pull the tail. And then I actually opened the hang tag, and I was like, yeah, gee, if I open the hang tag and actually read it, that's how it works. But yeah, you pull the tail and the bunny hops. It like zips across the floor. It is so super cute. It did sell for $13.99 within a day of being listed. It sold so fast. And look how small it is. So these Hallmark animals, sometimes, especially these seasonal ones, if you list them right around that holiday, they can go super fast, like overnight. And something this tiny selling for $14 to me is pretty amazing. And it went overnight. So that's even more amazing because you guys all know how long tail Plush typically is. And then, of course, I had all the great keywords in here too. And I priced mine pretty high compared to comps. So I was happy to see that this went for what I wanted and quickly. Next up, we have a Build-A-Bear Smurf. This is Clumsy Smurf. And you can see that he has clothes on. So this is one of the exceptions to the rule. You guys know when I talk about Build-A-Bears and their clothing, I always say strip the Build-A-Bear, sell the clothing separate. You'll make more money that way. With the exception, if the clothing clearly is meant to be on the bear as part of the bear's theme, this would be one of the exceptions. This hoodie or hooded t-shirt is clearly a Blue Crew Smurfs t-shirt. So he's a Smurf. He's wearing a Blue Crew Smurf shirt. He's part of the Blue Crew. This was a themed shirt for a Smurf that I felt I would keep on him because it's part of the theme. Part of him being him. But what I do like to do when I keep the clothes on the Build-A-Bear animal and sell them together, I do still take a picture of the plush naked so that they can see the entire plush in all of its glory, and they know that underneath the clothes, you know, it's not like underneath the shirt he's got a giant gaping hole or a big stain. There he is naked without a shirt. That's what he looks like. All good. And then I also like to show the tags of the clothing as well as the tags of the animal. Or the Smurf, as it were. And the close-up of the graphic on the t-shirt there. He's super cute. He was cute. I found him at the Goodwill. And I want to say I paid $1.99 for him because I know I would have paid $1.99 for him. There were 2 Smurfs I picked up that day. They both had a little outfit on. But he may have been 50 cents. I may have been very lucky that day and got him for 50 cents. I can't remember the other character. I just remember there were 2 Smurfs in outfits. But he may have been 50 cents, but we'll say he was $1.99. Anyway, he sold for $19.99. And he did ship first class. He just had to go in a bigger poly bag. Next up, we have a Beanie Boo. So Beanie Boos are a step above the Beanie Babies. This is Darla the dragon. Dragons are one of those animals that does pretty well. Of course, this being a beanie, it's not going to, and being a small one, 7 inches, it's not going to be a $20 animal. It was 50 cents at the Goodwill. It's been around for a while, so it's had its price lowered a little bit over time. And it sold for $10.59. I should say she. Her name is Darla. She's cute. She looks sad. Doesn't she have like a little sad face? So she shipped first class. Next up, we have a vintage Sesame Street talking Ernie. This is Farmer Ernie. He does sing Old MacDonald. So he does work. He sings Old MacDonald. He's super cute. I want to say he was $1.99, the same reason as for Clumsy Smurf. I know I would have paid up to $1.99, maybe even a little bit more for something like this that's vintage. But I feel like I got him for 50 cents. Anyway, he is so cute. He works and everything. He did sell for a best offer of $20, and he shipped first class. And then we have this Hershey Duck. This has been around for a while. 50 cents at the Goodwill. I just picked it up because it was only 50 cents. It was a cute little duck. And it had the Hershey's bow. Had this gone around one more time, like had I ended it and put it back in the store if it hadn't sold this time, I would have added spring, Easter. I would have added those kinds of keywords to it. And maybe added a couple bucks to the price, but it did sell for a best offer of $8 and shipped first class. All right, so that was all the plush that sold this week. Now we're going to get into the clothing and other. This is a pair of women's Miss Mean jeans. This is a size 25, and this pair was super cute as it had like the butterfly and the flowers embroidered on them. I believe this pair came out of a ThredUp box. I seem to recall the embroidery. I don't remember finding these in the wild. Had these come out of a ThredUp box. They were around $1.75. Give or take some change, depending on how much I paid for shipping or if I got free shipping on that particular ThredUp box. These are slim boots. And these sold for a best offer of $40.87. These are nice looking jeans. And what's really funny is I'm going to show you in the description where I have supplied 7 measurements, including the waist and both the inseam and the total length on the outside. And someone late in the evening, overnight Saturday, had sent a message asking us for the waist measurement and the inseam measurement, which are right there in the listing. But that just kind of goes to show you no one reads. I'm not kidding when I tell you buyers don't read. And it was kind of late Saturday night, and we don't really work Saturday. We kind of take off early Saturday nights. And someone else swooped in and bought it. So Sunday morning when I caught that message and I was about to answer them and tell them all of the measurements they were seeking are in the listing, and I noticed that someone else had swooped in and bought it. So kind of you snooze, you lose. You don't read the listing and ask questions for answers you can get for yourself. I guess someone else swooped in and bought it. I think I heard somewhere that buyers can actually see if there's questions out there or on an item pending. I'm not sure about that. If you know the definitive answer to that, please let me know down in the comments below. If a buyer can actually see if there is like pending questions on an item, I would be curious to know, because if someone was interested in these and saw a question was pending, maybe they actually did just be like, I'm just going to pull the trigger then and buy these, because that person may buy them ahead of me if they get their question answered. Maybe that's what happened. But anyway, had that person read the listing, they might have had their question answered and not had someone else swoop in and buy them, right? All right, next up we have these Encrypted men's jean shorts. They came out of a wholesale lot. Wholesale lot I've been referring to a lot lately the last couple months. I had tons of men's jeans and men's jean shorts, all kinds of brands that were new to me come out of that box. I learned a lot from that box, discovered many, many new brands, and as far as men's brands go. And having these rips, these tears, these paint splatters, that never hurts. That just helps things sell and helps the price along nicely. This pair was a size 42, which is a nice big size. And these sold for $26.72. Their cost was about $2. And they shipped in a padded flat, as did the Miss Me's, by the way. Here's a good solid bread and butter brand, Not Your Daughter's Jeans. These are just capris, so they shipped first class. Typically, I do ship first class, or typically capris ship first class because they're less material. Capri jeans are shorter and they have less material, so they're going to weigh less. I do find that sometimes some capri jeans will have to ship in a padded flat if they weigh, more than 16 ounces, especially if they're like the plus size. But a lot of times the capris will ship first class, which I like because it's cheaper to ship. These are the 10P petite sized Maryland straight mid-rise. These are the lift tuck, which the lift tuck technology that Not Your Daughter's Jeans are known for. Women love it. These are probably made in the USA. Not Your Daughter's Jeans used to be a huge Bolo brand, but they've kind of been ran down to the bottom and oversaturated. But they are a solid bread and butter brand. I did take a best offer of $21.11 on these, and this particular pair did ship first class. These did come from the Goodwill, and they were only 99 cents cost of goods. Here we have another pair of Miss Me. These are bootcut low-rise dark wash denim. These have the crosses embroidered on the back here and the big black patch we're all used to seeing on Miss Me's. These are some nice looking jeans. Miss Me's are nice looking. I like their jeans. This pair came from Goodwill, so I did pay $6.99 for them, and I took a best offer of $40, and they shipped in a padded flat. All right, next up I'm going to show you 3 scrub tops. This is Koi. This is a good brand for scrub tops. 99 cents at the Goodwill. This is Wonder Wink, another good brand to keep your eyes peeled for when it comes to scrub tops. 99 cents at the Goodwill. And Healing Hands, which is an okay brand. I just grabbed it because it was 99 cents. But Koi and Wonder Wink are definitely 2 great brands. One buyer bought all 3 of these scrub tops. We have a sale in our store Not the markdown sale that you're used to seeing here, the 20% off. We have a buy one, get one. So if they buy $25 or more, they get a certain percentage off in our store. So she took advantage of that, and she got 3 scrubs, and her total for all 3 was $38.35. So it came out, eBay does the math for you. I love it. It came out, her total was $38.35, so it came out $12.21, $12.21, and $13.93. And that way, if she only were to return 1 or something of the 3, that's what she would get back. They all ship together, first class, which I really loved because she bought all 3 smalls. Had these been like all 3 larges or extra larges, I'm sure I would have been rolling all 3 of them up into a padded flat to ship. But because they were smalls, they were like 14 ounces with all 3 of them. So they did ship first class. I got rid of 3 scrub tops altogether. And so that sale, not a lot of people take advantage of it, but we've always had it on. We've been running it since the beginning. And I make sure when I set it up that it's on items up to $24.99. That way, if we have items in our store that are already priced at $25, they can't take advantage of that sale. And when you set up your sales, you'll see where you can set up those rules. If you want to set something like that up, make sure you're saying it's anything from $1 to $24.99. That way, they have to buy 3 of those types of things to get the deal. They can't just come in and buy a $40 pair of Miss Me jeans and get the 20% off or whatever it is. All right, next up we have a pair of True Religion's pants. So you'll see that these are $31.72 is what they sold for. I usually start my True Religion jeans around $50, and I almost always end up accepting a best offer of around $40. And if they sit around for a while, I'll knock the price down to $40 and go for $30-$35. But these aren't jeans; these are pants. So if I ever get True Religion corduroys or pants, these are like velour, like velvety, really soft velvet slacks. They are different than jeans. They're not going to go for $40 to $50. They're going to go for a lot less because they're jeans. They do sell for less. These were really nice though. They were so soft. They were like velvet. So I put their boot cut mid-rise green velour, and I put soft. They're size 26. I want to say these came out of a wholesale box, so they were about $2. Sold for $31.72, and they did ship first class, so they were cheaper to ship as well, and they did sell for the only $31.72. But I still pick up True Religion pants all the time. I just have to keep in my mind for the cost of goods. I don't want to pay up like I would for the jeans. Next up is a solid bread and butter brand, White House Black Market. These are size 4 jegging skinny jeans. And they say that right here. They're the jegging. Anytime I have jeans that say jegging on them, I am absolutely comfortable with using the keyword skinny as well, because they're going to taper down to a small ankle. They're skinny jeans. They're legging jeans. They're jeggings. I use the word there too. So if you have jegging jeans, feel comfortable using the keyword skinny and legging as well. Cram them all in there in your title. That is valuable real estate up here. Use as many good keywords as you can. But White House Black Market is a good bread and butter brand. I paid 99 cents for these. They sold for $22.29. And these may have shipped first class. Yes, they certainly did. So because they're only a size 4 and they are like a smaller size, they did ship cheaper. Here's another good bread and butter brand I absolutely love. Old Navy. These ones are green, so they're a little bit different. I love any kind of jeans that are different than just your run-of-the-mill regular blue jeans. These are green. These are the Rockstar super skinny. I do really good with the Rockstar jeans. People really like those. And being that they're green. And these ones shipped first class as well. Got away with a lot of nice first class cheap shipping this week. I love when I ship my jeans first class. It's like exciting to me. So these were 99 cents at the Goodwill, sold for $20.99 and shipped first class. Ta-da! We got this vintage Mighty Picasso jacket in a wholesale lot. Cost of goods was $2. This thing is so ugly that it's pretty. This is just so fantabulously 80s, 90s. Actually, it reminds me of what my friend Colleen, are you watching, Colleen? Wore to the party at eBay Open in 2019 when they had the 80s, 90s party. She had a whole suit that looked like this. This is fantastic with the Picasso painting on it. Isn't that fantastic? So our cost was $2. It sold for $59.99. Wonderfully beautiful vintage jacket there. I want to say it shipped first class. It sure did. Look at this thing. It's a woman's large. We did put the measurements in, absolutely, because sizes have changed over the decades. And with something that's vintage, with something that's this expensive, you always want to put measurements in. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, here's the coup de grace of the week. Another fishing reel sold. So you guys know that we did get a wholesale lot of about 6 fishing reels. And we are into pure profits now. We're selling about one a week. We sold one the first week that sold for about $50, and then we sold one last week. We're into pure profits at this point. This one we did accept the best offer on of $130. So these have proven to be one of the best things we ever bought wholesale. There were 6. We purchased them for $90. And they have been selling pretty steadily. We get some really lowball joke-yard offers on them. Nothing like the $1 offer on the Build-A-Bear, but hey, we had like an $18 offer on this one and a couple others. We just counter offer at 10% off, just like I always teach you guys, because you never know. Again, like with that bear, you never know. They might be feeling you out, but it doesn't hurt to counter. You get the action and the action on your store, and you get the boost in the searches. But yeah, we get a lot of action on them. And this one, finally someone bought or bit. Hey, fish bite on these too. That's a pun. So this one's sold for $130. So we're into pure profit on these fishing reels now. I know someone asked us where we purchased them. We just locked into knowing someone through networking that approached and offered us to buy them. I think it's a one-off. I don't think it's anyone that we're ever going to we're not ever going to opportune into this again. It's not like a source that we have. It was just like a one-off buy, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, which is kind of sad, because if I knew how to get a hold of these all the time, believe you me, I would. These have been great. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments below how your sales have been. Anything else you want to talk about down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. It really helps the channel. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. It is called the Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. You can search for it on Facebook or use the handy dandy link down below to join. We are doing a giveaway in there right now to celebrate that we reached 8,000 subscribers on YouTube last week. Yay! We did reach 8,000 subscribers last week. And I am doing a giveaway in the group. So join the group, look in the announcements, and you can partake in that. The entries will close tomorrow night, Tuesday, February 23rd at 9 p.m. And I will be drawing the winner at that point. So if you're watching in the future and it's after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 23rd, 2021, contest is over. But if it's before that, go join and go be part of the giveaway and get a chance to win. Until next time, guys, Go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.